The advantages of PCI's active DR program are really three things. First, with our active DR program, you're paying PCI to produce work that you'd be producing in your facility. So there's value for that. It's not a subscription, it's not a declaration fee if something were to happen. It's work that's being performed for a reasonable rate on an ongoing basis. The second item, for example, is it doesn't protect you just against DR events. There's much more to that. More along the lines of business continuity. Maybe that's the right term to wrap around it. And it could be a power outage, it could be a weather event, it could be a lack of employee, it can be an overtime and additional cost scenario that our clients are dealing with. They may not want to work on the weekend, but send work to PCI Group. So with our active DR program, what we see more often than not is work that's happening regularly. There are disasters where we've supported our clients fully for a period of time, but we often see business continuity work that has some advantage for the client to point that work to PCI Group versus processing in-house. As an example, we had a client that had some issues with labor. In their peak period of time, they've asked us to handle 5x their volume. So if we process 400,000 pieces a month, they asked us to process 2 million over a 6-week period. That's a perfect example of an active DR program. And it becomes seamless and simple because we regularly process work. They easily can point additional volume towards PCI because we're really an extension of their in-plant operation. Third item in our active DR program, which is critical, is that we're seeing work on some type of regular basis so that our team has familiarity with our client workflow, with their process, with their file structure. And again, that is up to the client to decide pattern. That can be monthly as we cycle through a number of trim trails, it can be quarterly, it can be yearly. But the key is that we see those trails on a regular basis, and then active DR becomes much more than checking a box and yes, I have a BCDR contract in place. It becomes a process that you can count on, you know you can count on, because you regularly utilize and test it.